Okay. Okay. Let me get my things. Okay. I just wanted to hop on here for just a second, everybody. It's good to see you again. Yes, it's me. And yes, today is Saturday, and this is Recital Month, September 2020, for Miss Cheryl's students that are graduating. Uh, I'm so proud of them. We had two last week, and we've got two today. We actually had six students to graduate from one book, one grade level to another grade level this summer. Between this summer, I should say earlier this year, we had several students that just kept pressing on and pressing on. And I just can't tell you how proud I am of them and their parents. They could not have done it without a good support system. And the parents have been just phenomenal working with them because I only see them for a half hour, maybe an hour a week. But the parents have to actually be committed to the process as well. Virtual school and anything virtual, whether it's rehearsal or music classes or art class or dance, anything virtual will take a little bit of effort and commitment to see it through. And so I do want to commend the parents and the family of the students that are actually a part of Miss Cheryl's studio at Bridgeton Music and Arts. We've got two today. Toni Carter will be first at 5 o'clock, so please do join us. And Lonnie Brown is at 6 o'clock for both of these recitals. They're both 5 years old. They both came to me when they were 4. I started at 3, and when their parents brought them and said, "Do you think they're too young?" No, I started at 3.5, and I'm so glad that I stuck with it. I've seen many students come in and out of the studio from uh, Evelyn Morgan's studio of musicianship where I worked. Um, Also, I just want to congratulate the students that will be coming on today. They get the opportunity to start in this book, and I think I might have shown that to you before, but they get to start in this book, and they graduate to this book. Let me try that again. They get to, and this is kind of greenish, but anyway, you get to see it as John Thompson is the pre-K or the pre-A book. And then to this book. And Lonnie actually is almost out of this book, and Toni is just starting. So Lonnie's going to be graduating to this book very shortly. Lonnie graduated from his pre-K book at the end of last year in December, and we didn't do anything special except we had this little ceremony in Music in Our Studio where we took pictures, and I posted it on the internet, and everybody congratulated Lonnie. And when he came back, he's like, let me see, Miss Cheryl. And so I let him see all of the comments. So please do also, I want you to go out to my page, um, professional page, my page, and congratulate these young people. Their parents are letting them see this. They had a big, excited feeling when it comes to graduating. You know how we are when we go from one grade to the other. Well, it's the same with music as well. Um, the students, as we go, from lesson to lesson, we get to learn a little bit about theory. I don't load them up on theory, but we learn a little bit about theory. So they learn things like this, these little finger melodies. And they learn, this might be reversing your screen, but anyway, this is my right hand. This is my left hand. Um, Thumb is 1. This is 2. This is 3, 4, 5. And then my left hand, thumb is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they get to learn that. They learn about groups of 2s with the black keys, and they learn about groups of 3s with the black keys and the white keys, and how you pick out the notes on the keyboard. So how do we equate our hands to our notes on the keyboard? And how do we read the notes? And so they even learn a little bit about some music theory, what this is, what these notes are. And then we talk about the names of the notes. And I think very early on, they get to connect the notes with the names of the notes and where they are on the staff. So we start off like right into theory, but it's theory at their level that you can break down and that they'll understand and that they'll remember. Um, these babies, and I call them babies because they're 5 years old, but they work hard and they want to please their parents, and they certainly want to please Miss Cheryl. And so I have to do occasionally the yes. I do that with some adults too, okay? So don't feel bad. Um, but I want them to feel like they have accomplished. Each song is a measure of accomplishment for them. And so I want them to feel that every single time they get off. The babies have learned how to play scales in most of these keys that you see. We at least practice and we talk about how we position our hands on the keyboard, and where they go and how to play them. And we learn how to move our hands back and forth, how to cross over and hit a note in the higher or the lower parts of the keys. And sometimes they even get to experience Miss Cheryl's writing of music, and you'll get to see that. I think it's important, because this actually kind of teaches them not only about reading music, but a little bit about how to improvise. So if their fingers can't stretch it, okay, well, improvise. We'll take two fingers instead of three fingers. We'll play one note in each hand for a while until we get used to playing chords in each hand. I do want you to come and support these babies. Uh, I can't tell you how happy I am and how joy I am. And only God would allow us to be able to move these many people, even in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of virtual schools, in the midst of all of the things that they have to worry about. Only God would allow us to do this, and to Him be the glory. So meet us at 5 o'clock for Toni Carter. Toni is, if you didn't see my post, Toni is the daughter of, she's named after her dad, Toni, and Dr. Ingrid Carter. And you may know the familiar name, Pastor Arlene McClendon, and that is her granddaughter. She is a recording artist, as well as a pastor, and so Toni gets to sing in church as well. So you'll get to hear a little bit of that. Toni's gonna play and sing for herself. Hooray! Excited. And then Lonnie is going to be at 6 o'clock today. Please come and come early. So you get to hear some of the backroom conversation. We're going to let you in on some of that. Um, and you'll get to meet them, you'll get to know them. You've seen them on Facebook, you've seen them in some of the Facebook groups. We want to keep a safe environment for them. This is going to be streamed to my professional page. It may likely go to my personal page as well. It will go to Twitter, YouTube, and Periscope, and possibly Twitch. Yeah, I'm there too, believe it or not. But anyway, I want you to please join us. And in the comments below, please just congratulate them on their streams, congratulate them on their post, because they will get a chance to see all of this. All right, you guys, I'll see you. It's about 2:51 Central Standard Time. So if you're in another time zone, equate that to whatever time you're in. Yeah, people all over the country um, get to actually take a look at this. So share it, please share it. Please congratulate them, and I'll see you soon. Uh, Around 5 o'clock, if not before, come early so you'll get a good seat, okay? Take care, you guys. Bye for now.